Okay, so we have a ton of leaks, actually about 25 things to go over today on what's coming to Fortnite in the future, including sprites, updates to guns, mythics, the Fortnightmars update this season, and so much more. So let's talk about it. Persona 5 Royale x Fortnite coming later this season. Joker and 2 to 3 other outfits, or characters. Organa? Is that how you pronounce that? Organa sidekick? Organa van as well. There's going to be a Rocket League event with free rewards. Maybe a player anthem / jam track and more. So this seems like it's going to be a pretty big collab. But an even bigger thing that's coming in the future, a new Battle Royale concert is possibly in the works. In this season's update, Fortnite began updating its mass character system, which is built to render and animate a big NPC's crowd. This type of tech is usually for concerts and large events, so it could be preparation for another one. Honestly, we haven't had a concert in Fortnite in a while, and I would not be opposed to it. The last one I believe was Juice WRLD at the Remix live event, which was pretty good. But there's also Fortnite Festival Party Royale leaks. Oh god. Live vocal streaming is in the works, so players can hear each other singing nearby with the music mixed. Dance Spotlight is in the works, with cinematic cameras, VFX, and emote quick mix. Shoulder riding is planned to be added too. Okay, so it looks like there's a Festival Party Royale mode in the works, or something like that. Leaked personal cartridge extraction system. How it works. You'll find personal cartridges on the map, then use them or extract them to equip and use in future matches. And then they have a bunch more stats as well, and this seems like it is going to be pretty cool, but it also could be a little bit OP, so we're going to have to watch out for that one. Up and coming Fortnite loot hacks and unvault. So September 3rd, Rocket Ram, Banana of the Gods, Deadeye Assault Rifle, Hollow Twister AR. They brought my goat back, come on. Love that Hollow Twister, bro. One of my favorite ARs in the game. Striker Burst Rifle and Tracking Visor. Okay. Then September 17th, Blowberry Mist Grenade, Deadeye DMR, Killswitch Revolvers, Mammoth Pistol. Oh! Reaper Sniper Rifle and Railgun. See, now that's going to be a good week. That's going to be a fun one. And then on October 1st for Fortnightmars, we have the Chainsaw Last Call, Witch Broom, Dual Fiend Hunters, and Wooden Stake Shotgun. So this is looking pretty good. Also, the Cube Queen loading screen is now part of Geno's set. Files also say it's set to be released this season. Do we think the Cube Queen could be coming back to Fortnite? Honestly, judging by this, it's possible. If they bring back the Cube Queen, honestly, they put Fortnite back in its peak. Not gonna lie. Mintic Wall cheat codes are coming later this season. They'll require 7 arrow inputs compared to the legendary, which is 6. And then here is the longest list maybe ever in Leaks history of just a ton of match overrides that are coming soon. And then we have the up-and-coming Storm Scout Sprite. After 10 storm damage, you get Overdrive and Unlimited Energy. Both effects last 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20 seconds per level. At max level, it reveals future storm circles. Its description says leveling reduces the storm damage needed, but currently it's stuck at 10 for every level. Then this is all the overdrive effects it'll give you, which is just nuts. So yeah, new sprite coming to the game that looks pretty crazy. And then we have a new exotic, the exotic 8-bit shotgun. Siphons 15% of the damage dealt to players. It will first heal your health, then your shield. So this is undoubtedly something we need in the game, because the 8-bit shotgun's definitely slept on right now. But giving it a version that will give you Siphon, and you can only get Siphon with that gun, and you're getting 15% of the damage dealt to players, so that shotgun's definitely going to be interesting. But we have Cyberpunk Edge Runners x Fortnite Mythic. Melee ability. Has a 3-hit combo that does 60, 60, and 75 damage. Final hit launches enemies far, does 75, 75, and 100 damage to builds. Grapple ability. Launches a hook shot up to 45 meters. Deals 75 damage to players and 60 to builds. You can swing, grapple, and bounce off walls and players. Has fall damage immunity after grappling. So this sounds a lot to me like the Attack on Titan stuff, the ODM gear we got back in Chapter 4. But it seems like it's going to be slightly different. Maybe a reskinned version or a new kind of take on it. But either way, if it's anything like that ODM gear, it's going to be tons of fun. Because I remember that being one of the coolest mythics, maybe one of the coolest collabs we've ever gotten. And then we have a new thing, which I actually kind of want to play for a video, and I'm probably gonna. The Jump Bear playlist codename. It's for the Mini Venture Reload map, by the way. Red Cow is still unknown. So we had 2 leaked names, code names, for reload maps at the beginning of, I believe, last season. And one of them ended up being a reload map that is out right now, which is the Mini Venture Reload map. So it's literally just the Blitz map, but in reload. And we also have confirmation that League of Legends X Fortnite will have a medallion too. So when League of Legends ends up coming to the game later this year, which by the way, I got a lot of news about and we're going to have to do its own video because it's way too much, there will be a medallion in the collab, meaning medallions are coming back at some point soon. Now I literally have pages of stuff for League of Legends already saved to my photos that I gotta go over in another video, so definitely turn on those post notifications for that, because that's going to be its own video entirely. We also have Spyro X Fortnite has a neon style. This was leaked from the files. Honestly, it looks pretty cool. And then something that hurts a little bit. I'm going to flex this while I still can. I have a skin in my locker called Driftwalker, and this is actually a reskin of Drift. I believe they released in Chapter 2 or Chapter 3. And it hasn't returned in 1,000+ days, meaning it has not been in the game for over 3 years. So this may actually be the rarest skin I own, and they just decided to bring it back for Fortnightmars. So GG's on one of the rarest skins in my locker, but yeah. It is actually a pretty good skin, so I'm glad they're bringing it back. But I had no idea how rare this skin was until I actually looked at this tweet. Now, let's talk about probably the most important thing. This is the roadmap for about the next week. So we have Cheat Code Day on August 24th, New Sprite Day on August 27th, which is where we're going to get hacked versions of every Sprite. Right now there's a Sonic hack Sprite, and I think 1 or 2 others as well. And then on August 29th, we're going to have a Sonic Power Hour, where I'm assuming there'll be Mythic Sonic boots everywhere, and there'll be Sonic Sprites everywhere as well. But we're not done yet, there's still more. Arcade games are coming to Fortnite BR. Okay, so here's how it works. Fortnite is working on a system that'll let you play arcade minigames in Battle Royale, likely for loot or rewards. Interacting with an arcade machine opens a 2D game screen, switches your consoles, and freezes you. The session ends if you exit, die, or disconnect. It supports keyboard, controller, and mobile, including a dedicated mobile joystick. It has only 2 different games as of now, and those games are Pac-Man. Its code literally includes Pac-Man 4 Ghosts. Its code literally includes Pac-Man, 4 Ghosts, Dots, Power Pellets, Fruit, Lives, Scoring, and High Scores. So they've literally taken the entire Pac-Man game and put it into Fortnite as an actual playable arcade game in BR. I was honestly hoping they would do something like this, so I'm very excited that they did. And now I can do a Fortnite challenge using Pac-Man loot only. So get ready for that video. And then there's Arcade Volley, a separate Pong-style game versus AI opponent. It has a winning score, increasingly difficult, etc. So there's basically Pong and Pac-Man coming to Fortnite. That's honestly awesome. And on top of that, here are the up-and-coming sprites. These are in order to release this season. So Base, Cheat Master, Gold, Hacker, Gummy, Holofoil, Reaper, and Trick or Treat. So we're going to get Halloween exclusive sprites. That's going to be pretty awesome. And then we got news today, or a hint from Fortnite is what people think it is, for a FNAF collab, possibly. Their teaser was the island's hiding secrets, go find them. So maybe we're getting FNAF, but it's not confirmed yet, so chill. Also, a birthday sprite is set to be added to Fortnite next month. Not much is currently known about the sprite, however, it appears that it can spawn balloons with it spawning 3 balloons at level 5. Now, the balloon is just an educated guess, but that's most likely what it will do. And that was 25 things we just went over. Actually, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, a lot's coming to Fortnite over the next few months, and it's looking pretty good. The new season's honestly awesome, and I think with the Halloween update, this could be one of the best seasons we ever get. But they can't mess up this Halloween update, dude. Every year, Fortnite drops a pretty good Halloween update, last year's being one of the better ones we've ever had. Not the best, but good. If they don't mess it up this year, and they have a good Halloween update, this could be a really good season. But other than that, hope you guys have enjoyed, and as usual, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow for another incredible video. Peace.